What's up, everybody? Happy. Holy crap, it's not Saturday, it's Friday, right? That's funny. Yeah, today is Friday. It's my day off. That's why I was thinking. It kind of feels like a Saturday to me, but that's funny. I guess that's a good thing because tomorrow would be Sunday, and we don't want that. Sundays Sundays are cool, but what follows kind of sucks. And hello, NJ, hello, I'm good. Skinny, hello. Itsy Bitsy Spider, hello. Beautiful Dress, hello. Shelly May, hello. Alyssa is early. Christy Neela, hi. Zena G, hey. Ashley Reyes, hello. Timothy Thomas, what's up? Melissa Lewis, happy Friday. I named it Sat Chat because I for a second, a minute, I thought it was Saturday. It felt like a Saturday to me. Isn't that weird? Uh, Fernando Lewis, thank you for checking in all the way from Southern Arizona. Appreciate you, Jamie. It's going good. Marcus Mitchell, hello. Jeff, hello, Jeff. Jose, thanks for checking in. Meow. Thank you. I appreciate your kind donation. You're awesome. Thank you for supporting. I appreciate you. NG is in LA. Thanks for checking in. Lady says it's really late now, but hey, it won't hurt to stay up a little bit longer, right? So it's only 9:03 here in Phoenix. So I imagine you guys are in the East Coast or somewhere, right, where it's an hour away, 2 hours away, 3 hours away. Nico, hello. Emma Linson is in South Mountain, Arizona, 602. Awesome. Perla S, thank you for joining. Appreciate you. G's mom, hello. Melissa Lewis, yeah. Isabel Cruz, that's a cool name. Hello. Kyra Corona, hello, Kyra. How are you? I think you used to go to my gym, Kyra. Yoli, what's up? Yoli, how are you doing? Christina Finch, hello. Zena G, also, thanks for looking at the recaps. Timothy Thomas, thank you. I appreciate you. Alyssa, my day was really good. I was busy today. I'm like really tired, so I just got home and I decided to check in, see how you guys are doing. Hopefully, you guys had a good day. I had a pretty good day. Tomorrow's a busy day. Tomorrow, I'm taking my mom out to lunch because we're gonna celebrate Mother's Day tomorrow as opposed to Sunday because Sunday everything's gonna be busy. So tomorrow is, kind of like Mother's Day. So Kelly Collins, hello. Christy, hold on, let me go back. Christy Nilla is in Corona, California. Hello, thanks for checking in. J Love is jamming to some cumbias and seeing you were live. You know how to put that on hold and hop on here. Awesome, J Love. Thank you for. Sorry we interrupted your cumbias. I haven't danced cumbias in such a long time. My goodness. I dance pretty good at cumbias actually. I love dancing cumbias. I just haven't done it. I've been busy, so haven't done a lot of things. Grisha Batty is in is in France. Awesome. Thanks for checking in, Grisha Batty. Appreciate you checking in all the way across the pond. Appreciate you. Yvonne Mendoza is in Northern California. A beautiful Jess. Did you interview in the zone? I have. I've interviewed a lot of people in the zone actually, but not recently. Skinny Rogers, the homie OD'd, y'all. Rest in peace, Billy. Which homie is that? Which homie? Which Billy? Jimmy Herrera, what's going on? How are you? Saludos, Montebello, California. Thanks for checking in, Tacoba. Appreciate you. 75th and Thomas, Kyra. Danielle Williams, hello. Jamie says it's 10 p.m. in Utah. Yeah, so Arizona doesn't change, right? We just stay the same all the time. And you guys, everybody else, like the world changes. So, like at work, I always say it's Arizona time, Arizona time. I never say Eastern, Central, or anything else because it's kind of weird to me to everybody changes their time. Brenda, hello. How are you? Hopefully you're doing good. Jimmy Herrera's in West Phoenix saying hi. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate you. But they got this right here. Haven't even opened it. Look, boom. Damn, I got splashed. I splashed the laptop. So that's for you guys. I'm only gonna be on for a little bit. Then I'm gonna go have dinner. I went to go get fish. Grilled fish is waiting for me with rice and like vegetables and a salad. So kind of healthy, right? I'm only gonna drink one of these today. So I decided to drink it with you guys because you guys are awesome. You guys are like family to me. Timothy Thomas, I see a lot of the same stuff going on here in Minneapolis, Minnesota, the Twin Cities. Yeah, it's sad what's happening, right? Christina Finch is in the old Pueblo, Tucson, Arizona. Thanks for checking in, Christina Finch. You're awesome. Yvonne Mendoza, I have not seen Mig since last interview, like 3 weeks ago, 2, 3 weeks ago. Ruby Marroquin is in LA. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate you. Joel Ramon, what's happening? Not much, just here. Thanks for checking in. Wendy Hernandez is in Oaktown. Thanks for checking in, Wendy. Appreciate you. Arizona and Hawaii don't change their times. I think we used to. Kyra, yeah, Kyra, yeah. I think you were doing leg day one time on the Stairmaster, and so was I. So I guess we have that in common. But I have chicken legs. My legs don't want to develop for some reason. Sucks. Xena is 12:06, and it's funny. I was thinking, where's Art? I'm right here. I logged in right now. Thanks for checking in, Xena. Appreciate you. Joker, saludos, Art, tapping in to show love. Awesome. Thanks, Joker. Appreciate you. Thanks for logging in. Cheers, Beautiful Jess. Cheers, Jeff. Cheers. Who else is cheering? Brenda. Salute. That's it. Only three of us are enjoying an adult beverage. Oh, Nico too. Joel Ramon is in Houston, Texas, checking in. Christine McCoy gave away 3 pizzas today. That's awesome. Very nice of you to give away pizza. You're so cool. Destiny is all the way in Texas saying hi, everybody. Destiny, thanks for checking in. You're awesome. Appreciate you. Skinny Rogers, hello. Kelly Collins is in Cypress, Texas. Awesome. Thanks for checking in. Christine McCoy, 100 lunches ready to pass out tomorrow. Christine, you're so awesome. Thank you for being compassionate and feeding people that need to be fed. We have to try to help people. Somebody asked me about fish. Somebody asked me about fish. Somebody asked me about fish. Alyssa, do you prefer fried or grilled fish? Fried or grilled? I think grilled, right? Grilled is healthier, right? Fried seems like it's the, yeah, I think grilled. I'm starting to be more like aware of what I eat. So Jamie is eating something good. Chicken, burrito, lime wrap, pico de gallo, and tomatillo ranch dressing. Sounds good. Timothy Thomas, one of my friends from high school, just got charged for selling blues to his 22-year-old kid who died. That's sad, man. VO, hello from San Jose. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate you. Mr. Man, which spot's better, North Phoenix or South Phoenix? Better for what? Yvonne Mendoza, I do have chicken legs for those. I have like it's really easy for me to when I go to the gym, it'll take me like 2 weeks to get developed. With my legs, man, it's gonna take 2 months to see like a little, my legs inflated a little bit, just a little bit too. So weird. Um, I don't know what it is, man. Sucks. It's not fun. Eric Matthews, Lulu ever get her leg straightened out? I haven't seen her in about a month. I don't think I haven't seen her, so I can't really. My money is that she's still out there, and her leg still looks the same. Unfortunately, sad. Kara C, hope everybody's having a great weekend. Absolutely, Danielle Bird. Cheers to you too. Appreciate you, Kyra. The 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 personal, what is it called? Personal trainer. Yay. Caden Brundle, tornado it. Joker said Modelo time. LB, good evening. Catching live. Awesome. Thank you for checking in. Appreciate you. Aries Loves, thanks for checking in. Appreciate you. Christy Nila is on margarita number 2. Holy geez. What happens after margarita number 4 or 5? What happens there, Christy Nila? Danielle Bird, hey. Caden Brundle, it's tornado season. Beautiful Jess. I had a busy day, but yeah, I'm here. Shanta Forrest is in Atlanta, Georgia. Awesome. I remember landing at the airport in Atlanta like in 2019. That's January 2019. And then being driven like an hour to Columbus, right? Columbus, Georgia, to go to Fort Benning. That was not fun. Brenda, I did leg day yesterday and I can barely walk today. Brenda, as long as it doesn't interfere with your walking to the refrigerator, right? Jesus Sarabia, thanks for hitting the like button. You're awesome. Malika Trendy, why do all these blues heads bodies move so frantically in some situation? It looks like Zombieland. It's very surreal. They tell me, this is what they've told me, the reason they have a lot of movement sometimes is they are trying to stay awake. They're fighting sleep. So they're hitting themselves, they're bouncing around, they're staying mobile and doing odd movements because they're fighting sleep. They don't want to go to sleep, so they're fighting it. And they do really odd movements and behavior, so it's really sad. Daniel from Texas, hello. Man, I got a lot of comments. I can't catch up. I cannot catch up. Cannot catch up. Kaylee Murphy, I live in South Phoenix. I might move to North, but 19th Avenue on Bell and Bell sound bad. Yeah, it's bad everywhere. Nick Knack, I'm sorry if it's personal, but did you have a cleft lip as a baby? I did not. That's the first time anybody asked me that ever. No, it's just a scar. That's all it is, just a regular scar. Cleft lips are usually right here, right here. Cleft lip. I have normal lips. Thanks for asking, though. Appreciate it. Yvonne Mendoza, the guys in my family are the same way. With the chicken legs, sucks, man. It sucks. Not good. It's frustrating. How's Jessica and her baby doing? So no updates on anybody, okay? No updates on Jessica, the baby, Maggie, Carla. Zero updates on anybody. Julie Martinez, hello. KCPB, hello. Kaylee Murphy, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Christy Nilla, bedtime. Oh, I get my answer, right? So after 2 margaritas, it's bedtime for Christy Nilla. Have a good night. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you. Aries loves, I drank my bottle of champagne. Man, the whole bottle? No sharing. Mr. Man, best place to touch down, North Phoenix or Southeast Phoenix? Touchdown. I don't know what you mean by that, but Karen Skaggs, hello. Doing good. Bedtime after number 2. Awesome. Kaylee Murphy lives on 16th Street and Broadway. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a fun place to live. Allie 1823, you're not late. I started 15 minutes ago. Thanks for joining, Allie. Appreciate you. Have not seen Caitlin. Alyssa says, you seem like a super chill guy. Are you doing a healthier lifestyle? Wait, I asked her holding your drink. Um, you know what? I think I'm kind of healthy actually. I don't smoke. I don't so I'll have a beer or two, right? But I don't like drink. I don't drink every day and I don't like in excess, right? So I'm good with that. I'm very disciplined. You know, I don't have to have alcohol. Um, I try to eat healthy. I need to go back to the gym the way I used to go. I need to go back hiking like I used to hike. So I need to return to my healthier way of living. Have not seen Casey at all. Oh, man. Kelly Collins, thank you much. You're so nice. Appreciate you. You're awesome. Carol Guzman, hello. Ein Soph. Cheers, Art. Congrats on 100,000 subs. Congrats on gaining an additional 18,000 subs and hitting 100,000. Thank you, Ein Soph. Appreciate you. You're awesome. Luis Sarmiento, has anyone you have interviewed attacked you before? They haven't actually. They have not. They've made a really good decision, but not attacking me. So they've looked at me kind of odd, and they could maybe some people have thought about it, but they actually haven't. So that was a really good decision on that part because you know it wouldn't be fun. Like I'd rather not, you know, because they're not in the right frame of mind. You know, they're not really healthy. They're not thinking correctly. They're really they you know, I don't think about that stuff like, you know, but I do, um, you know, I don't think about harming them, you know, but I do think about, you know, if I have to protect myself, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, right? So I don't put myself in a position where I'll be harmed. But if somebody were to attack me, I would definitely defend myself, you know. So yeah. Young Buck 445 are blues only in Arizona. No, I've interviewed people in California and Tucson and New Mexico. So I know for a fact they're in California. I know for a fact they're in New Mexico. People have told me that they're in Minnesota. People have told me that they're in Texas. I know they're in Texas. I've seen articles, and people have told me, but they just call them different things in different areas, different regions, right? Um, you know, like here in Phoenix, meth is called G for short for glass, but in other places like Hawaii, they call meth clear. So just different phrases. Vicky Milliston, hello, how are you doing from El Monte, California? I'm doing really good, Vicky. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate you. Nick Knack, I love that you answer everyone's questions. I try to answer everybody's questions. Some people have silly questions. Sometimes I can't see everybody's questions because there's so many questions, but I try. Honey Buns, have a good night. Appreciate you. Are you Christian? I consider myself Christian. Yeah, that's the faith that I would associate myself with. On my dog tags, it says Christian. Beautiful Jess, thank you. I like this hat. This is my favorite Lost in Phoenix hat, the blue one. It fits different. Dogs, hi Art, and thumbs up as always. Tired, going to sleep soon. Awesome. Thanks for checking in, dogs. Appreciate you. Lisa Cardenas, do you have a partner to do all that hiking and working out with, or just your dog? I have my dog and I have my tortoise, Shelino. I drink White Claw, but not that much. Kaylee Murphy, I don't think I've ever tasted a White Claw. I've heard of White Claws, those little skinny white cans. I should try it, right? What is it? What's White Claw? And this reminds me of like a Coors Light. Reload, this channel is crazy, man. I didn't realize how many youth were on the streets at such a young age. I'm only 25. I wasn't a user, but I was involved in gangs at a young age. Now I'm in a youth university doing good. So Reload, yeah, this whole purpose of this channel is awareness, create awareness, right? Like you're young, 25, but you didn't know that there's 15-year-olds on the streets homeless because they're battling addiction, right? So, first of all, congratulations on overcoming your challenges as a young person with gangs. Gangs suck. Gang involvement sucks. It's pointless. It doesn't lead to anything positive. So, good job getting out of that lifestyle. And now you're in a university trying to get ahead in life, and that's awesome. That's commendable. Thanks for chiming in. I appreciate you. Ideen, hello. I'm doing really good. Thank you for asking. I appreciate you. Hopefully, you're doing awesome as well. Jamie, thank you. I like it. SL Conley, thanks for joining. Appreciate you. Karen Lauder, hello. Thanks. I have never ever been to Australia. Um, I, if I would have stayed in the Navy longer, I would have gone to Australia eventually. Because yeah, but I didn't. Wendy Hernandez Shalino. Moo says, I love White Claw and Red Tecate. Kenzie Lynn Fisher, thanks for joining. Appreciate you. No Brandon here. We're looking for Brandon for you, Kenzie. We don't see him. White Claws are way overrated. White Claw is a gluten-free seltzer beer, water and sugar cane, alcohol 5%. Cool. Shalino goes with you? No, he doesn't. I was just being silly. Kyra Corona, my cousin's boyfriend, is Marissa's brother. I asked last weekend, the baby didn't get donated by Marissa's mother, but her brother told me his uncle is adopting Jessica's baby. Jessica is on the streets again. Okay, hold on. Let me sort that out, Kyra. Thank you for the update, by the way. My cousin, my cousin's boyfriend is Marissa's brother. My cousin's boyfriend is Marissa's brother. Got it. I asked last weekend, and the baby, Isabella, adopted didn't get donated by Marissa's mother. So Marissa's mother, Michelle, has the baby, but her brother told me his uncle is adopting Jessica's baby. Jessica's on the streets again, man. So prayers for baby Isabella, prayers for Jessica, prayers for Michelle, Jessica's mom. Sounds like a mess. Prayers for everybody. Kyra, I appreciate you for the personal training and for the update on Jessica. I haven't heard from them, anybody. So my prayers and thoughts go to that family. Sad. Moonstruck. Cheers. Cheers to Moonstruck. Demi likes the hat. I like the hat too. It's a trucker's hat. So see, it's kind of meshy, So meshy, not messy, meshy. Luis Batista, saludos from South Central California, LA. The demographics in South Central LA have changed in the past 20 years, right? So it used to be a whole different demographic back in the 80s, 70s, and 80s, and now it's totally a different demographic. It's interesting how that works. Alyssa, what is your favorite alcohol beverage? It is definitely not Bud Light. I really don't have a favorite one. I try different ones. I sample different ones here and there. I don't have a favorite. Osvaldo Rodriguez, thanks for checking in. Appreciate you. Moo, I wonder what happened to Janetta. Janetta is still in the same place doing the same exact thing. I talked to her for the first time like 2.5 years ago, and she's still out there, believe it or not. Every day she's still out there doing the same thing, living that same life in the same area. Really sad. J Love, I don't sell the hats. I don't sell them. If I ever do though, I'm gonna let you guys know. Appreciate you. Sandra Yamas, thank you for checking in. Appreciate you. I'm glad you didn't miss this one. Yoli, very sad. Poor baby doesn't deserve this. I hope she ends up with a loving family. Absolutely, right? So, where is baby Isabella, right? I have no idea. Is the baby like 2 months old now? I don't know. Who has the baby? Who's raising the baby? Who's feeding the baby? Who's supporting the baby? It's a mystery. But we can just pray. Does the state have custody? I don't know. It's sad. Bryce Gardner, hello. TJ 1910, what do you do career wise? Your channel is very eye opening. I live in Orange, California, and it's bad in a lot of areas here too. It's sad. And I've been working I'm a licensed insurance professional in management in the insurance industry for the past 15 years, working for the same company. I'm truly blessed. I have a really good career. I consider myself a really good leader, and I think so I have military experience, and I have the 15 years working for this for an insurance company. Before that, I was doing real estate here in Arizona, right? So for the past 20 years, I've been a licensed professional in both real estate and insurance. So that leadership in my civilian life, plus the leadership I gained in the military life, has really helped me to hone my skills to be able to be out there in the streets and develop rapport with these people. So that really helps me tremendously. Carrying Skaggs, why don't you like Bud Light? Their marketing really sucks. Their marketing is horrible, atrocious. Ray John, have you ever been addicted to drugs yourself? I have never used drugs ever in my life. I really haven't. So that's why doing these interviews has been very enlightening for me, right? It's taught me to be more compassionate, more understanding, and I can, display empathy to these people, right? Because I'm more understanding. I used to be very judgmental. Before I started these interviews, I used to call them names. I used to call them, not really fully understand the dynamics behind addiction. And now I understand it a lot better. I don't understand it fully, right? Things confuse me still, like, because I never lived that lifestyle, never went through that lifestyle myself. But seeing it and hearing these stories really changes your perspective. Luis Bautista, saludos from LA. Thanks for checking in. Osvaldo, I'm doing really good. Thank you for checking in, Osvaldo. Relo, what happened to Mente? I haven't seen him in a long time. I haven't seen him in 2 years, so hopefully he's doing better. Kaylee Murphy, awesome. Thank you. I appreciate you. Nico, yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Bryce, I hope Caitlin is safe as well. TJ 1910, appreciate you. Thank you. Osvaldo, it's Modelo time for you. Awesome. Luis Bautista, me gusta lo que haces por estas personas. Have you guys ever heard me talk Spanish? That was pretty cool, huh? Me gusta lo que haces por estas personas. Do I sound better in English or Spanish? Karen Skaggs. Oh, okay, I didn't know if it was the taste or not. I haven't really drank a Bud Light in like 6 or 7 years. I used to drink it a lot. Then I switched to Coors Light. But yeah, their marketing really kind of dumb. But Alyssa, what is one embarrassing thing that has happened to you that nobody knows? By the way, I'm proud that you are bringing awareness and continue to show your humbleness towards others. Embarrassing, man. I'm sure I've had a lot of embarrassing moments, but I'm too embarrassed to share them right here with you guys, right? So maybe I'll think about it and I'll try to share in the future. Listen, ask me that question, and I gotta think which embarrassing moment I should share with you guys. Guadalupe Castro, you have a really cool name, Guadalupe. I love it. Last name. Hola, buenas noches. Lady, bless your heart. You're an awesome person. Um, I could be better. Every day I strive to be better, right? So I don't think me personally, knowing myself, I don't think I'm that awesome. I'm just kind of wired a little bit different than most people. I don't do things like normal people. I do things a little bit different. Sorry, I had to plug in the laptop. It was unplugged. But yeah, I do things. My mind thinks a little bit differently than some people for sure. Ali, Alicia Zaragoza, my day was really good. Appreciate you. Pedro Castro, another guy with a cool name. Pedro, love you, Art. Love you back, Pedro. Appreciate you. Thanks for checking in. Luis, so here's more Spanish, gang. Me gusta lo que haces por estas personas. Yo tenía este problema hace un año y gracias a Dios y a mi familia salí de este problema. Gracias por todo lo que haces. That is so cool. So Luis Bautista said, I like what you do for these people. I had this problem a year ago, but thanks to God and my family, I got out of this problem. Thank you for everything you do. So, Luis, felicidades, and thank you very much for sharing your story. I'm glad you're out of the predicament of battling addiction. Thanks to God, thanks to your family, and please stay on that sobriety path because it's a lot better on this side, right? So, Luis, you're awesome. Alicia Zaragoza, me and my mom always watch your YouTube channel. Alicia, you're awesome. Your mom is awesome. That is so cool. Mother and daughter watching, that is awesome. So thanks, Alicia. Appreciate you sharing um, your watching habits. Polly Pocket, hello. Kimberly Sandoval, buenas noches, Art. Just got home from work. Cheers. Cheers, Kimberly. Cheers to you too. I should drink, huh? What happened to Nick? Did he go back to Carolina? I haven't seen Nick in a while. I think I interviewed him like 3 weeks ago, I believe. I haven't seen him since then. I'm sure he's still in Phoenix, so he did not go to Carolina, North Carolina. Timothy Thomas, I've been battling addiction since I was a kid. It's super, super hard, and I still struggle with it every day. You are doing God's work, and it's really amazing to see you out there helping. Minnesota needs you. Timothy Thomas, please seek help for yourself. You know you're doing wrong. You know you need help. It's super hard to get off of it, but dig within your soul and get that courage to get better for yourself, for your future, right? Addiction keeps you down and pulls you down, and addiction not only affects you but affects your loved ones. Timothy, I'm sure your mom loves you, your siblings love you, your children love you, your family loves you, and when you're in addiction, you're not 100% Timothy, right? You're somebody else. So go back to being Timothy, the people, the person that your family loves and misses. Okay, so thank you for sharing thank you for being a little vulnerable and sharing your story. So that's really awesome. Are you really considering breeding Phoebe? So I get confused when people say breed, right? Um, I want Phoebe to be a mom. I want Phoebe to have a couple puppies so I can keep them in the family, right? So that the Phoebe tradition, right? The family tree grows. Breeding to me is like a puppy mill. Like I'm having puppies to give them, like to sell them or whatever, and that's really not my intent. I just want to. I want Phoebe to have like a family. So, um, but I'll keep you guys updated. I will for sure. My zodiac sign is Sagittarius. So I always forget the name of the little character for Sagittarius. I know it's like a horse, right? It's a horse, and a dude with that bow and arrow, right? Like a yeah, bow and arrow. Like I think I forgot what they're called, but Ale, hi Art, I love your channel and been watching your vids, and I love them. Ale, thank you very much for watching the videos. I appreciate you, and thanks for letting me know. You're awesome. Appreciate you. Jamie, I've had to learn more compassion and understanding regarding to addiction as well. So many of my friends and exes have struggled with addiction and even OD'd. Thankfully, I haven't fallen into it as well. Good job, Jamie. Dogs, you have a good night. Appreciate it. You have a good night, and hopefully you feel better. Is Arizona relatively a dry heat? Absolutely not a lot of humidity here. Bryce Gardner, I'm not very good at Spanish. You can always learn. Do a lot of people you interview reach out to you for help later? Not a lot. Some do, very few do, but some do. So as long as one does, it's worth it. Lineage, yeah, that's the word. I couldn't think of lineage, but lineage and family tree and all that good stuff. Do you have a TikTok account? When I saw the word lineage, I was like, say lingerie, but no, it says lineage. I was just double checking. Alicia, do you have a TikTok account? Yeah, I think it's a Lost in Phoenix, right? Lost in Phoenix on TikTok. What is it? Yeah, it's Lost in Phoenix. Uh, so, um, so like I was saying last night, Twitter is going to change their format very soon. Hopefully, within the next 6 months. Hopefully, they're going to make the format very similar to YouTube, where they're going to put long form videos. They're going to allow long form videos. Right now, it's only short, kind of like TikTok. But so go to my Twitter account and Snapchat account. So let me share my. I always forget. So here's my Twitter account. So make sure you guys add it. It's just Lost in PHX. Some other knucklehead had Lost in Phoenix. And then my Snapchat is. Here's my Snapchat. Do you guys like the hair though? Look at that hair. That's funny. So yeah, go ahead and add me. That'd be really cool because I'm trying to add you guys on there. So Elon hired a new CEO. Yeah, what was her name? I forgot her name. Linda. She's working at NBC, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Hopefully, it works well. If he doesn't like her, if she does things he doesn't like, then she goes in the direction that he doesn't like, then I'm sure he'll fire her right away. My Snap is everything is Lost in Phoenix, right? So pretty sure it is. I get it confused. Most of everything is yeah. My Snapchat is Lost in Phoenix. You guys could probably even take a picture. Lost in Phoenix. Um, Twitter is lost in PHX. So, any big plans? So tomorrow I'm gonna take my mom out to eat. I'm excited for that. Not sure where we're going, but we're gonna take her to eat because we're gonna celebrate Mother's Day tomorrow, as opposed to Sunday because everything's gonna be packed and busy on Sunday. So yeah, those are my plans. Marcia, bonjour, Art. We had a huge thunderstorm, which we needed. France is in a severe drought. AZ must be very, very hot. Marcia, thanks for joining. Marcia is all the way in France, so appreciate you joining. Marcia, it must be early or late in France right now. If it's 9:42 p.m., it's probably early in the morning in France right now, right? So that's awesome. Thanks for joining, Marcia. Hopefully, you stay safe from that storm. Stay dry. Yeah, so I do have a nonprofit. I did receive nonprofit status with the state of Arizona, but I have not applied for my 501 3C, 501c3, C3 or 501c3, um, which is the tax code needed with the federal government for you guys to be able to donate, and then you get you could write that off in your taxes. So I haven't done that yet. I'm taking my time. Bryce, awesome. I've never dealt with strikes. Kaylee Murphy, I'm a Libra, recently been resonating with Sagittarius. Um, I really don't understand all the zodiac stuff. I just know that I'm a Sagittarius, but I don't really know what all the other stuff is, you know? So, Chaparra, yeah, 9:45. It's not that late. It's a Friday, even though in my mind I thought it was a Saturday. It was funny. Chaparra says it's 12:44. Wherever you're at, Chaparra, yeah, it's barely 9:44 here in Phoenix. So you must be in the East Coast. Three of you guys added me. Let me see. Sandra added me, Alondra Mendoza added me, and Larissa or Bryce Gardner. Either Bryce or Larissa added me. One of them, or maybe they're the same. I don't know. Polly Pocket is Alondra. Cool name, Alondra. Alicia Zaragoza, do any fans come up and ask to take a picture with you? Yeah, especially when I wear my hat. So Fry's food stores happened one time. At the gym, it happened one time. At Starbucks in the drive-through, the lady recognized me. At the gym, it's happened twice at the gym, two times at Walmart. Um, uh, I'm usually wearing like a hat that says Lost in Phoenix, but other times, at the fair, one time at the fair, hey, you're the guy from Lost in Phoenix, right? Yeah, what's up? Can I take a picture? It's so funny, it's so cool. Quahu, there's a guy who's paralyzed on half his body in Phoenix. Quahu, how did he get paralyzed? How old is he? Where is he at? Where is he located? Where can I find him? Marcia, it is almost 7 a.m. here in France. The interview with George was really sad. Yeah, I feel really bad for George. 19 years old and he's living that lifestyle, no desire to change. He seems really sad and depressed, right? Very sad and depressed. He's really in a dark place in his life. And It looks like he's trying to harm himself. It seems like to me. Sad. Art, are you a boxing or MMA fan? Who's your favorite fighter? My favorite boxer of all time is Salvador Sanchez from Mexico. He died at a very early age, like 23 years old. But he was a great boxer. Um, yeah. If I ever want to watch really good boxing, I have to go on YouTube and watch fights from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Because now it's trash. Trash, 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 trash. Kwahu, he lost his job. He could really use a friend like you. Yeah, just let me know where he's at and I'll try to go look for him. Appreciate you. Bryce Gardner, I think I accepted you. Guadalupe Castro, Salvador Sanchez, he was the best. Yeah, he was definitely um, he was really good at a young age. It's so sad that we didn't get to see like what he could have done, right? He defeated Hall of Famers, right? Right, Wilfredo Gomez, Azuma Nelson. Those are Hall of Famers, really good guys, and he beat them at their peak. And so, yeah, it's really sad. He was 23 years old. He was driving his Porsche really fast in Mexico, and boom, I think he rear-ended a big truck and just died. That was sad. Kwahu takes from the streets, homeless, hungry, and wet. So I don't watch that channel. I don't support trash. I don't watch that. But yeah, thanks, Kwahu. Hopefully, your friend, that person, gets help. Maybe the person that interviewed him can help him, right? So, Marsha, remember Muhammad Ali? I remember Cassius Clay. I remember Cassius Clay from Louisville, Kentucky. That's who I remember. Yeah, and then it became Muhammad Ali. He found religion right when he got drafted into the military, right? So that was interesting. Karen, what's your opinion on this whole zone situation? How it's being handled? So the zone for you people that aren't in Phoenix, the zone is so we have a CAS, which is Central Arizona Shelter Service. It's the largest shelter service in the state of Arizona. It's right in the middle of downtown Phoenix, right? It's like half a mile away from the Capitol, where the governor and all the legislation happens with the representatives, right? The senators and the rest of the knuckleheads. So basically, there are over 1,000 people that live around that um, shelter. They live in tents. They live in little shacks, just you know. So it's kind of looks like third world. It's like you're going to a different third world country, right? It's like you enter the Twilight Zone. So they call it the zone, and a judge in Arizona has said, "Hey, you know what, City of Phoenix, you guys have to clean this up. You can't because a lot of residents, not so much residents, but like businesses in that area have complained for years." And finally, a judge said, "You know what, City of Phoenix, it's your responsibility to clean that up because it's affecting business." So so basically all they're doing is just dispersing them people. They're telling them you can't be here, right? So do you want us to take you a shelter? Do you want us to take you to a medical center? Do you want us to take you to a treatment center? Where do you want us to take you because you can't stay here, right? This if this belongs to you, you need to take it and move somewhere else. You just can't be here. So all they're really doing is really not tackling the issue. They're really just dispersing the issue. That's all they're doing because they're on the mandate by a judge to clean the area, right? The judge didn't say, I want you to take care of every person. The judge said, I want you to clean the area. So they're trying to clean the area. 3, 4, 6 months from now, they're going to be right back. So they're going to be living there again, guaranteed. And that's exactly what's going to happen. 70%, from my estimation, I've been there a lot of times in the past, 3 years. In my estimation, 70% of those, let's say 1,000, 2,000 people are suffering from mental illness, right? They're mentally ill. And the law has to change where we mandate care for them. Like we don't ask them, do you want to go to treatment? Do you want to go get mental health care? Do you want to go to a shelter? Like you need mental health care. You need it. So we're going to give it to you, right? But we don't do that now. So at least we do a poor job of enforcing it if we do. So that's my take. Timothy Thomas added me. Oh, five of you guys added me. Holy stuff. Sal, Timothy. Awesome. Thanks for adding. Appreciate you guys. I'm starting to get hungry actually. It's it's coming. Karen Skaggs, you're welcome. Joseph is drinking a tecate. Alicia, I'm taking my mom to lunch tomorrow or dinner. I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly what time, but it's gonna happen tomorrow. Any update on that kid David? He seemed like he really like a really intelligent kid. He admitted he was the cause. He didn't want to get clean. Sad. David. David. Which one is David? So many names I can't. David. Okay. Yeah. David, too young to be lost in Phoenix, right? I think he's 17 years old. No support from family, just his grandma. So it's sad. Sad. Both of his parents are locked up. Jamie says, "Thank goodness I ate because you always make me hungry when you stream." You guys get me hungry. You guys talk about food all the time. Joseph is still at the hospital. Man, do they approve of that? I don't know how that works. Bryce is drinking raw kombucha. Kombucha? I don't know what that is. Established 1992. What happened to Draco? I'm not sure. I haven't seen Draco. Any update on Julian? I haven't seen Julian in what, 3 weeks. Hopefully he's doing better, but he's probably still the same, still out there too. Moonstruck, mental illness needs to be a priority. It always gets a bad rap. It's overlooked. Absolutely. If our government did a better job of tending to the needs of Americans instead of Ukraine or the southern opening the southern border for the rest of the world to walk in, America would be better off. But our priorities are always for other people, and when they think about here internally, it's always like this racism thing, right? um I don't know. It's weird. I don't think I've ever had kombucha. I don't even know what kombucha is. Kind of sounds like it's Kombucha sounds like it's Korean or Asian, and it's like a naughty word, kombucha. So I had to Google it. Okay, I'll come back. Hold on, guys. Kombucha. Is it okay to say kombucha? Kombucha is a fermented, lightly effervescent tea. So basically, it's a tea. Got it. Kombucha. Danielle Williams, I ended up eating cereal after the live last night. Wow, that's cool. Philip Castro, why do you wear your dog tags out? Are you a vet? Truly just curious. Why do you wear your dog tags out? Because I was in the military, a veteran, as I said of many times actually. Very proud of to be American, very patriotic. I wear them out because I choose to. When other veterans choose not to, that's your prerogative. So thanks for asking, Philip. Appreciate you. I'm missing so many moderators tonight. Where's everybody at? Moonstruck, thank you. I appreciate you. Is there a cologne of the day today? Yeah, there is. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you what I wore today, what I sprayed today. I'll show you a picture. It smells really good. Love it. Karen, yeah, Karen is here. Marsha's here. But I'm missing a lot of moderators that are normally here. Ruby, who else? Haven't seen Jasmine in a long time. Hopefully she's okay. Paola Montes, all the moderators are out getting lit. That's so true. Sheesh. Marsha, just want to know, do dogs in Phoenix require chips and ears? Over here, there's a law because of trafficking dogs. No, I don't. Oh, at least here in Phoenix, it's not. You don't. You're not required to get uh, chipped. It's optional. That's funny. Philip Castro, respect, nothing against it. I'm just a tags in type of vet, but keep up the great content, always good lives. Philip, yeah, great. That's awesome. Thank you for your service and keep them in. I keep them out, brother. So appreciate your concern, though. Timothy, I appreciate everything you said, Art. I really needed to hear that. I will keep on fighting the fight for a better life, one step at a time. Recently got off the streets, but still struggling with addiction. Timothy, yeah, you one step forward, man. Right, one day at a time. You can't wave a wand and just magically. You have to work towards it, right? So one step at a time, man. So yeah, thank you for again being vulnerable, right? Coming in here and sharing your story and willing to get support and letting total strangers say, hey, you could do it, Timothy. We believe in you. You matter, you're important, and you could do so much more in sobriety, right? So that's awesome. Thank you. Jennifer Amanda Nunez, this made me check my calendar. I was like, Saturday, For 1 second, I thought it was Saturday today for 1 second. And I realized I got kind of happy, like, oh my God, it's only Friday. That's great. That means tomorrow's Saturday. Because if today was Saturday for reals, that means tomorrow's Sunday and then dreaded Monday, right? But it's really Friday, Friday night. So we still got Saturday and Sunday. I'm excited. So maybe I did that to myself just to psych myself up. Marsha, how is Shorty? She looks like a nice lady from the photo from your gathering. She's good. I think we texted each other this past week. She's good. So yeah, thanks for asking, Marsha. Appreciate you. She definitely has a big heart. Dolce Gabbana light blue. I think I have that one. I've used it a lot though. Worn out. Sherry Talo, thanks for checking in. Appreciate you. Jose Reyes, Shorty is a blessing. Kaylee Murphy, my boyfriend said he would hit me if I drank another White Claw. I'm not doing anything wrong. He's asleep. I'm scared tomorrow he will hit me. Kaylee, if you're scared your boyfriend is going to hit you, you need a new boyfriend, so your boyfriend shouldn't be hitting you. That's not cool at all. So that's really sad. But yeah, you need a new boyfriend for sure. Jennifer, I'm trying to end the weekend early. No, not at all. I had a Joe Biden moment. Flavio Souza, su trabajo es muy lindo. Saludos desde Brasil. Thank you, Flavio. Muchas gracias. Flavio says your work is very kind or nice. Uh, Salutations or hello from Brazil. Awesome. No man should hit a woman. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that 100%. No, don't hit a woman. Savage by Dior is everything. I have Savage. I don't use it that much because to me it's a little bit on the strong side. Um, Kirk Sosi, I noticed you drinking Tecate and not Bud Light. That's correct. Great observation. Nobody's ever seen me drink Bud Light because I haven't drank it in like 6 years, 7 years. Cherie Talo, I'm joining late and have missed the past two lives. Any update on anyone? No update. I think everything's the same. Yeah, you haven't missed much. Don Man, good evening from Ohio. Don Man is a Buckeye out in Ohio. So it's late for you. It's already midnight, 12:05 in Ohio, right? 12:05, I bet. Jamie, women should not hit men either, in my opinion. Everyone should keep their hands to yourself unless it's consensual affection, intimacy. Yeah. Yeah, definitely don't be mean. Try to be nice. Don't hit anybody, right? Take your aggressions out in the gym. Try to talk it out, but definitely don't try to hit people, anybody. It sucks. How is Victoria doing? I have not seen Victoria in a long time. Crystal XO, hi Art. I haven't been on YouTube for a while. Time to catch up on all the videos I've missed. Crystal XO, where have you been? What have you been doing? Philip Castro, what was your one interview that made you feel like you needed to be a little bit more cautious than others? I feel like the Shelly interview was intense. People say that, but I don't feel it was intense. To me, I felt annoyed because of the way she was acting, right? And I have to remember that she's mentally ill. Um, so uh, I don't think I didn't feel it was intense. I was, when she was raising her voice and getting close, I was thinking how it's going to diffuse and de-escalate. And if she got physical, how I was going to make sure I contain the situation. So I don't feel these are intense, believe it or not. So hmm. Eileen Ronquillo is in the Philippines. Maganda umaga. Good morning, Sir Art. Eileen Ronquillo, Maganda umaga. Good morning to you too in the Philippines. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you. Jennifer, I think I read in your chat your doggy is going to have babies eventually, like another year or two. I'm looking for like a companion, a friend, a little husband for Phoebe. Eileen Ronquillo, it's nice to hear you speaking Filipino words or Tagalog, right? Tagalog. Jamie, watched your videos about Migs and Carla. Migs is delusional to a degree, but I'm curious if you see any positive growth with him, or is his mindset just the same as usual? Migs is mentally ill, so he has mental health issues. He has emotional issues, and when a mentally ill person speaks, it's not rational, right? It's not in reality, right? In their mind, they have their own reality, right? But when they speak, you know, um, yeah, I haven't seen any improvement in the year and a half that I've known them. So, we can only pray. Christine, Kara, yay, we made it live. Have a great day, Art. Love me and Nicole. So, hi to you, Christine. Thanks for joining. Hi, Coley. Appreciate you guys joining. You guys are awesome. Christine, Kara, and Nicole are in Scotland, all the way from Scotland. That's awesome. Good morning to you. You guys stay safe and appreciate you guys joining. You guys are awesome. Jennifer Amanda Nunez, you want to keep the hubby or just mate them? I want to keep. Yeah, it's going to be like a little family. Maribel Torres, a motivational speaker, Tony Hoffman, went to my kid's school and talked about his addiction. He was in the Olympics. I was happy to see kids get advice for a better future. Absolutely. That's really great when there's a positive role models, right? That like everyday role models that kids could see that we could fail as humans, as adults, we could fail, but we can get back up and rewrite our life. So that's awesome. No updates on Jessica. Will you bring flowers to your mother? Yeah, I did. I bought her an arrangement of flowers today. She's gonna get them on Sunday. A big arrangement of. It was a lot of red roses. I'll have to take a picture and send it to you guys. Sherry Talo, I love the community tab. I'm always looking to see if Migs got caught up yet. Not yet. Jennifer, have you you're gonna have your son-in-law and grandkids living with you. Yes. Eileen Ronquillo, based on your experience interviewing drug addicts, which one is more difficult for them to fight? The mental or emotional pain, or maybe sometimes they feel mind over matter? That's a really good question. I think that's a deep question. They're fighting, sometimes they're fighting both. They're fighting the mental, they're fighting the addiction. Which one was there mental health issues first that caused the addiction, or was it the addiction that caused the mental health issues? I don't know. I don't have that history with them, but it's definitely a tough situation. Don, man, I miss my mom. Her every Mother's Day, I go into stores to see many Mother's Days cards, and I tear up. My mom passed in 2008. My condolences for the loss of your mom, Don, man. So remember that she's in your heart, she's in your mind, she's in your soul. Those memories, everything you created with her. So that's why we have to, that's why Mother's Day is every day. We have to say, we have to remember to call our moms. I need to do a better job of calling my mom and saying, today is Mother's Day and tomorrow's gonna be Mother's Day and the next day is gonna be Mother's Day, right? Because we have to appreciate and honor mothers because women make the world go round, in my humble opinion. So, Bryce Gardner, have you been looking for Caitlin? So when I go out in the streets, I look for people that I know. They take priority, right? Whether it's Caitlin or Migs or Carla or Nick or whoever, right? So I go out there and look for them. These people aren't in one spot, right? You got to remember they're homeless. They travel. They don't just stay in one corner waiting for me to go look for them, right? So I literally have to go out there looking for them, and sometimes I find them, and sometimes I don't. Jamie, missing my mom as well. August will be 10 years. I hope everyone celebrates and shows care and concern for the loved ones as often as possible. Absolutely, Jamie. So my condolences for the 10 years of absence of your mom, but she's in your heart, she's in your soul, and keep those memories, cherish those memories for sure. Established 92, not all mothers deserve gift for Mother's Day, but cheers to the real ones out there. Absolutely, yeah. Unfortunately, not all mothers are mothers, right? Not all fathers are fathers. We can't pick our family, but we can decide how we, live our lives, right? So, absolutely, that's a true statement. Unfortunately, there are people that have children, and they shouldn't because they suck as humans. Yeah, there's some people that are horrible. Claudia Ruiz, I have a brother that is an addict. It's very hard to deal with him. My mom has suffered so much because of him. Yeah, addiction, addiction just doesn't just cause issues or problems for the addict, right? That addict has a mom, a dad, sometimes a dad, but definitely a mom, siblings, children. Addiction causes problems for law enforcement, for our community, for our school system, for our society. Addiction sucks. And addiction is not that person, right? It's not your brother, it's addiction. So, um, I wish we could do. Addiction isn't the failure of a parent. Addiction is, you know, that person going through something that, not a lot of people, not everybody understands. And addiction is caused by a wide variety of issues, reasons, unfortunately. Philip Castro, what would it take for you to be willing to use your resources and provide for another lost individual like you did multiple times for Blake? Philip Castro. So, So what you're asking me is why don't I use my platform to help everybody the same way I use Blake? I help Blake, right? So one thing that you guys have to understand is me being out there every single day and talking to these people. Um, Blake is no longer here, Philip, right? Like he literally expired, right? He's gone. When I met him, I knew it was a matter of time that he didn't have long on this earth. So I try to show empathy, kindness, and compassion to him, so they can see that in his final days, people were trying to help him and that he mattered. And I think we accomplished that at least, right? Not everybody's going through that though, right? Again, when I saw Blake, I saw an expiration date. I could see that he wasn't going to be with us a long time, right? The other details that I learned behind the scenes, I was like, yeah, he's definitely not going to be with us, long term, unfortunately. So, we were able to have him some clothing, some food, some hotel rooms, and all that. Trying to give him a bus ticket to get out of here, and that didn't work. But not everybody is at that point. Not everybody wants that help, actually, believe it or not. Not everybody wants that. And so I'm the one that makes the call on who gets that type of help and who doesn't. The majority of people don't want that help and don't deserve that type of help, actually. Flores, me, Andrew, do you think mothers lose hope on their children that are on out on the streets? Man, that's a really good question. I think as a mom, you always have that motherly instinct for your child, right? Whether your child is 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, when your child is suffering, your heart goes out to them as a mother. But even as a mother, you're limited to what you can do. So I personally don't think most mothers, give up on their children. Marcia Art gave Blake a huge gift of love and care, so he left this earth knowing someone cared. Absolutely. Again, I saw him in the hospital 2 weeks before his passing, and yeah, it's just sad to see, human fellow human just decline and in such a short time span. But I think that Lost in Phoenix, with the resources we gave, provided we extended his lifespan, whether it was a day, a week, 2 weeks, a month, we expanded. So we gave life to a human. Marie Rodriguez, thanks for joining. Appreciate you. Jennifer Amanda Nunez, my mother never gave up on me. I fully believe while in my active addiction on the streets, the only thing that kept me alive were her prayers. 13 years of active addiction. I'm glad she got to see me well. Wow, Jennifer, that's a long time to be living that lifestyle, but I'm glad you're better. I'm glad that your mom got to see you better. So, great job of overcoming your obstacles. That's great. Eileen Ronquillo, motherhood is a contract that never ends because being a mother is a gateway to life. Absolutely. Great, great perspective. Blake hopefully knew both Art and the Lost of Feast community were invested in him and cared about his life as well as his passing. I firmly believe that he did. I think Blake, when the camera was off, when I wasn't recording, he he showed um, he was thankful, right? He showed gratitude for the time, for the me driving for miles, right? Me spending hours and hours with him, right? Me counseling him, me talking to him, me trying to establish rapport and a friendship with him, right? Letting him know that he matters and talking to him, hearing his stories, right? His family, his upbringing, his struggles in life, and like like again, you guys saw a tiny portion of the relationship and rapport that I built with him. You guys saw this much when there was this much, right? So, you guys are only you only see a certain amount, because sometimes that's all you see, right? That he doesn't want to share, and a lot of these people don't want to share other details, and behind the scenes, a lot more happens than what you guys see. It's just the way it is. Mary Lou Madrid. I lost both my parents in the 90s and I still cry and miss them like yesterday. Treasure your parents. They're a piece of jewel. Mary Lou. So, yeah, my condolences for the loss of your parents back in the 90s. That's the impact that parenting has or should have on individuals, right? So, they did a good job of raising you, obviously, because, you know, freaking 30 some years later, you're still appreciative and thankful for the gift of life and the gift of raising you that they gave you. So that's awesome. We should all be so lucky. You guys are really quiet. You guys are dozing off. It's because it's Saturday night. You guys are partying hard, right? Um, Yoli says, "We're still here." Jamie is a night owl. Awesome. Danielle Williams is here and listening, watching. So cool. You guys are awesome. You guys are so cool. Polly Pocket is here. Buki is listening. You guys are funny. Did I say Saturday again? Holy crap. I don't know. I don't know. Today's been a really weird day. It's been a good day, but just kind of odd for me. So funny. Rachel, how long have you been interviewing people? November 2020. November 2020. Carlos, 21-year-old Carlos. That's how long I've been interviewing. Stephanie McHenry is in Louisville, Kentucky. Awesome. Karen Skaggs is partying hard with her pup and coffee. Man, you're having coffee at 10:24. You're gonna be up late. Wow. Polly Pocket, yeah, you're really messing up my days. Yeah, I think I'll be good after tomorrow. Actually, it just seems like a Saturday to me, but so weird. I think that's a good problem I have, right? You think it's Saturday, but it's actually Friday. Like, yeah. Buki says, "You're like a wise man. I love listening to stories." That's funny. Stephanie Segura, it's Saturday over here in Indiana. Stephanie is a Hoosier. Indiana Hoosiers. Cool. Philip, do any of your interviews ever take place in Glendale? Yes, I've been to Glendale before. I've interviewed people in Glendale. Bryce Gardner is a night owl. Cool. A lot of night owls. That's awesome. I think I'm gonna do a live tomorrow. I'm not sure when though, because I'm gonna be busy as well. So, but definitely on Mother's Day. We're gonna do it on Mother's Day for sure to honor all you mothers, right? So that sounds funny, all you mothers. Danielle Williams, it's Saturday in Texas. So cool. It's like Back to the Future. Watch everyone celebrate Mother's Day on the wrong day. Yeah. Well, I know I'm celebrating it tomorrow because my mom wants to celebrate it tomorrow. So that's why I'm all off. I'm off. Karen, Art have a problem with coffee. I see it and I have to have it. It's part of my blood at this point. Man, you're addicted to coffee. I guess that's a better addiction than other addictions, right? So at least you're not addicted to blues. That would suck. Flores, Andrew, I was a addicted for 7 years. I've been clean for 3 years now. I would love to tell my story on your YouTube channel. Andrew, congratulations on your sobriety. Next time I do testimonials, I'll let you know. Appreciate you. Marsha, I'm getting ready to go for a nice walk to the sea. Each day is a gift. Marsha is in France and she's going to walk to the sea. That is so cool, Marsha. Enjoy your walk. And I'm jealous. We don't have a sea here, right? If I want to see uh, water, I have to go to our man made lakes. Sandra Yamas, listening while doing my homework. Sandra, what are you studying for, Sandra? I think you've told me, but I forgot. What are you studying? Remind me again. Yoli, we are celebrating it on the wrong day thanks to art. Man, yeah, I'm messing you guys up. That's funny. Marilu Madrid is doing laundry and drinking coffee also. Wow. Sandra is a nurse. She's wanting to expand her education. Man, you're an overachiever. You are an overachiever, is what I'm thinking. Sorry, gang. I'm getting messages. I'm starving too, but I'm hanging out with you guys a little bit longer. Danielle Williams is eating cereal. Danielle Williams, what kind of cereal? If you're eating Cocoa Puffs, do you eat the? Do you drink the milk? Right, the little chocolate milk. Timothy Art, have you seen Belly Ray's channel? I don't know who that is, so I have not seen Belly Ray's channel. Hey Art, keep up what you do. It's so cool when you give them a meal or a simple blessing bag. Art, where is your parents from Spain? uh, thank you, E. Where are your parents from Spain? Yeah, eventually, the lineage right goes all the way to Spain, I imagine, but I don't know. I don't. We don't know from where. Brenda, lady says good night. Have a good night. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you. Have a good night. Thanks. And sleep well, lady. Brenda, Art, what do you think about the guy who used self defense, rear naked choke on the train of New York City on the criminal? He hung, he hung on to him too long. The guy died. The former military guy just posted bail. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's tragic. The guy had a long criminal record, mentally ill. Um, that's the city of New York, just like Phoenix, does a bad job helping mentally ill people, right? But we sent $100 billion to Ukraine so that so they could defend themselves, but we don't help people here. Um, I think it's tragic. He didn't deserve to lose his life, but he shouldn't have been. He was threatening people. There were witnesses that heard him threatening, people's lives, just everybody that was there. And so it's just, certain politicians, are disgusting. They want to excuse bad behavior. They don't want to arrest people because it's racist and it's discriminatory, and they won't want to have bail for people because it's discriminatory. And so these people are emboldened, and I'm not going to get arrested anyway, so I'm just going to threaten people and make terroristic threats and harm people, and so it's just tragic. I feel bad for the military guy, uh, but uh, but I'm sure that they'll get him for manslaughter. Unfortunately, sad. Valley Ray does what you do in Portland. Awesome. So that's great for Valley Ray. Hopefully he stays safe out there in Portland, Oregon. Danielle Williams is eating crunch berries with marshmallows, and no, I don't drink the milk. Crunch berries. Is that a? I don't think I've had crunch berries. Marco Rodriguez doing a rehab late at night out of Chi Town. Been watching you since 2020. Marco Rodriguez, congratulations on your rehab late at night. Stay safe out there in Chicago. Bryce Gardner is addicted to coffee. The city's council leader wants to give him 20 years. Yeah, it's just um, woke ideology is trash. Woke politicians are trash. That's the result of woke politics right there, right? It's just trash. Donovan Begay, hello, this is Donovan. I like what you're doing, but it's hard to tell a person to stop using drugs. Donovan, yeah, I agree with with your assertion there. That's definitely hard to tell a person. You can tell a person, hey, you should really stop using drugs, right? So, yeah, I mean, we could do it. Anybody can do it, right? The police, the judge, the mom, the dad, me, you. We can do it. We can say, hey, stop using drugs. That's not hard to do. It's not hard to say, but it's meaningless to the addict. It doesn't mean anything. They don't care because addiction is something they have to overcome, right? They have to want to overcome that, right? Not me, not you, not the mom, not their children, not a judge, not incarceration. They have to decide that. So yeah, I agree. Marco Rodriguez, what can we do to help Migs and Carla as of recently? Marco, Migs and Carla need to help themselves, I think. He's gonna the guy, the Marine in New York. They're gonna get him for manslaughter. I can guarantee you, they're gonna get him for manslaughter. The DA is trash. The politicians are trash. He's the wrong color, so they're gonna make an example out of him. So it's just sad. It was shocking, this trial of the monster mom. Yeah, Lori Vallow. They used to live here in Chandler, Arizona. Uh, that lady is mentally ill, right? She killed her two children, buried them in the backyard. I forgot, in Utah, or I can't remember where, but yeah, it's horrible. It is crazy out there. Brenda says, I'm glad people have helped pay for his lawyers and bail on a GoFundMe. Many people are supporting him too. Yeah, he's not going to get a fair trial. Just it's really hard to get a fair trial in New York, right? As we all saw. Uh, uh, it's all politics over there. It's all politics in those states. If you're the wrong color, if you're the wrong political affiliation, you're gonna get blasted. You're gonna get, and that's not America. That's third world type crap. So So yeah, it's gonna get crazy. Hopefully, it gets better. But I really worry about the future of our nation. If we ever go to a civil war, I'm gonna be on the winning side because I have guns. Donovan Begay, I'm clean for 8 years. Before that, I was a meth head for 10 years, but I got my grandkids. I stopped. Begay, congratulations on your um, 8 years of sobriety, right? So I'm glad you were able to overcome your 10 years of addiction. You did it for your grandkids. You stopped. Great. You have a new lease on life. That's excellent to hear. Hopefully, you inspire and motivate others to regain control of their lives, right? So that's awesome, Donovan. Thanks for sharing. Appreciate you. Lisa Murillo, thanks for chiming in. You're awesome. Bryce Gardner is having a glass of wine. That is so cool. I don't think I drink. I don't really like wine a whole lot. I'm not a wine connoisseur. Marco, I've been leaning towards your theory as of lately. They do need to help themselves. Just wanted to hear your opinion on your end art. Who do you think is really trying to get on their feet, but just needs that extra push? Um, if I ever interview somebody that I feel is really close, I'll definitely highlight them and I'll let you guys know that we should be more proactive in trying to support that person, right? Unfortunately, the addiction to these pills, it's a very small number of people that are at that point. So it's sad to say that I don't really run into people that are need a little bit of nudge, a little bit of push to get sober. Unfortunately, sad. Island girl, aloha from Hawaii. Hawaii is beautiful. I've been in where was I? North Shore. Is that where is that at? Honolulu. Um, I always get the names confused, but I was in the North Shore in August of last year, and it was amazing. I can't wait to go back. I would live in Hawaii, but you're definitely far away from family here in Arizona, right? So, God, Hawaii is so beautiful, scenic. It's like you're in a different world. Sad. I mean, yeah, sad that I can't live there. Sad that everything's so expensive. Sucks. Cloudy days, senior angel interviews. I'm glad you're willing to help. Keep helping out after the interviews. Yeah, I think that's again. I think providing, letting them know that I'm here to support you and I'm here to help you. I think that's again, I give them my card, my personal phone number, right? Here's my number, call me. And people have called me. People really have called me. Says, "Hey, can I get a ride?" Or, "Hey, Geo was in jail and he called me from jail." And he said, "Hey, I still have your number. Once I get out, I'd like to talk to you," right? So that's really cool. That to me validates that my whole purpose of being supportive and building rapport and trying to build relationship with these people, like it matters to them. Maybe not all of them. Maybe some people just throw away that advice, my words, and my phone number. But if it's at least one person, then that's success, right? Island Grill is in Oahu. Awesome. Brenda says Hawaii is amazing. I went to the Garden Island, Kauai, for a month a few years ago, and I didn't want to come back. One real one always. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you. Karen Skaggs, it gives you all the feels, right? Yeah, yeah, it makes me feel. Um, it gives me validation, right? It lets me know that the messaging is correct, right? Not everybody receives the message, not everybody cares about the message, but if that one person out of 100, out of 1,000 says, "Hey, I your phone number really mattered to me. You giving me your personal phone number mattered to me. You being available when I'm calling you from jail, that mattered to me," right? So that was pretty cool. Yeah, that definitely made me feel valued and appreciated, and it underscored the importance of these conversations, these interviews, and that's what I'm seeking all the time, right? I'm seeking more validation. I'm seeking more connection with these folks, right? So it's important. Marco, awesome. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you're a recovering alcoholic. Stay on the sober path, and yeah, definitely appreciate you asking. Marsha, thank you for checking in. Appreciate you. Stay safe out there in France. Sonia de la Cruz, can you give us an update on Casey? I'd love to. I haven't seen Casey. I've been looking for him, but I haven't seen him. So hopefully he's doing better. Maybe he's in treatment. Maybe he's at the hospital. Hopefully that's the case and not the other extreme. Maribel Torres, you know your friends when you are in bed, sick, or in jail. Absolutely. That's a great point. Cloudy days. Wow, that's awesome. Your purpose is working. You need to build a team for more support, though. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you've got people willing to help. Um, yeah, so I'm a one man crew supported by 100,000 subscribers. So I'm comfortable where I'm at, where my little ministry or where my what I'm doing with Lost in Phoenix. So maybe in the future it'll evolve to something bigger, but right now I'm comfortable with what I'm doing. So thank you though. Timothy, do you text or Snapchat if I ever need someone to talk to? Yeah, I'll try to reply. I can't reply to everybody because I get a lot of messages on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis. I get hundreds of messages on a regular basis, right? So some I try to answer, as many as I can. I can't answer everybody. I get weird messages sometimes asking me some weird things. So I'll try to answer anybody. Anyways, I'm gonna head out of here. Been talking an hour and 45 minutes. I'm gonna say thank you guys very much. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. Um, so I'm trying to smile, right? Because people want me to smile a little bit more. So I'm cloudy days. Keep up the great work. I love Las Vegas. I hope Las Vegas fans take care. We'll pray for you. Cloudy days. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you. But yeah, you guys stay safe. You guys have a good night. I'm going to try to log in tomorrow, Saturday, or Sunday. Definitely Sunday for sure, right? Because that's Mother's Day. But again, Mother's Day is every day. Thank you guys for joining me for an hour and 45 minutes, a little bit of your Friday night. I appreciate the questions. Appreciate the support. You guys stay safe tonight. Don't drink too much. Don't party too much. You guys stay blessed. Have a good night. I love every single one of you guys. And we'll talk very soon, okay? Good night. Bye.